Imagine being told you were never supposed to make it. Imagine growing up in a house with no electricity, reading by a kerosene lamp, and being raised by a mother who couldn't read or write. But still, she taught you the power of education. In today's episode of Chess, Not Checkers, I'm joined by an incredible person, Dr. Joseph Webster, a man whose life is a testament of perseverance, discipline, and the lessons passed down from a mother's sacrifice. His story is all about redefining what's possible. It's about how love, discipline, and legacy can pave a road far beyond the one that you were born on. If you ever felt like your starting point was your limit, this episode is your reminder that that starting point is never your final destination. Let's get into it.
There are two parts to every equation, at least two parts to every equation. And some of those are obviously things that society and other things may make difficult for us. And some of those are our choices.
Mm-hmm.
And there are crops and there are crosses. God put crosses in your way. We build our own crops.
Mm-hmm.
You plant your own crops. You got to go through them. You plant the seed, you harvest the crop. And so some of the things that we are going through is a crop, a seed that we planted. The 40-40 Webster rule is the 40-40 rule. Always remember this rule. The first 40 years of your life, God spots you 40 years, and you can do anything you want to do except get hit by a truck or something.
Yeah.
And you live to be 40. But the second 40, you're going to pay for what you did the first 40.
Yeah. You'll reap the harvest of the seeds that you sowed in this first 40.
So the first 40, it's going to come up. You can't plant corn and get watermelon. God gives us many opportunities to get it right. I like the circus. I like the different acts. And the animals that come out and they do their job. And then the next act is usually the high trapeze for a lot of reasons. Number one, you got to clean up the ground where the elephants were. And so they take your eyes off the ground, you're watching the high trapeze. But that little bar that comes back and forth, if you miss that bar, there's a safety net. You climb back up and they swing it to you again. And that's how life is. There's never any one opportunity to do anything in life. God gives you multiple opportunities, and you just have to act on them in sequence.
Want to hear more from this episode? Check out the full conversation on Chess, Not Checkers, available now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you're loving these stories and want more real talk on career moves and mindset shifts, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss a drop. Because around here, we don't just play, we change the game.